Hey, what's up? It's Chris here from Chris's Sci-Fi Reactions. Today we're back with another Lock and Key. Last episode was Head Games. Enjoyed that one. It's really good to get back into this series, especially considering they've just announced Season 3 will happen of Lock and Key, which is really good. Congratulations to the cast and crew for that. That's very impressive. So I'm really looking forward to finishing this season, and hopefully by the time I finish this season, Season 2 will be nearby or coming soon. That would be the case that this Lock and Key reaction comes out every 3 weeks, so it runs on a rotational period with Smallville and Lost in Space. So yeah, I don't think there's much more to be said. This one is called, let's see what this one's called. The Keepers of the Keys, which I'm assuming means between the 3 kids it's going to be divided or something like that. Not 100% sure. And I can't remember what actually occurred in the last few episodes. I should go back and watch my YouTube reaction and get a brief look back at that. Yeah, the full uncut, unedited reaction will be available on Patreon, listed in the description below, as well as my social media accounts, Twitter and Facebook. Without further ado, let's just get straight on into this.
Erin still lives around here, but I doubt she'd be much help. She's in a psychiatric hospital.
Why?
She had an accident a while back. She hasn't spoken in 20 years.
Like
Damn.
stroke? That's awful. I'm so sorry.
I'd like to know what she's hiding.
He died in a house fire a few months back.
Because I'm pretty sure she's hiding something.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Her attitude
Sorry
as
for
well.
bringing all this up.
Don't worry. You didn't know. Honestly, it's weirdly therapeutic being back here. Can't tell you how much time we all spent in this house.
Really?
Yeah. Randall's parents were never around, so it was kind of an adult-free zone. We were almost always down in the ping pong room.
The what?
The room in the basement. Have you not been down there yet?
There's a room back there?
Somebody must have boarded it up.
Oh, shit.
Oh, get after it, girl.
I'm not sure of this actress's name, but does she still make guest appearances in NCIS?
Wow. I feel like I just stepped back in time.
Thought I'd try something new.
That's exactly my point, Tyler. New can be very good.
Was this filmed in Vancouver? I know a lot of Netflix
Afternoon.
things are
How'd
filmed
those
in
tracks look out for
Vancouver.
you? You could see enemy?
Negative.
That's too bad.
Hey, Rufus. Has your mom ever mentioned
Oh, that's funny.
anybody named Lucas?
Sure, yeah.
The actor that I said I knew from Supernatural,
Really?
his character's name in Supernatural was Rufus.
He was her first love.
Where is he now?
He died.
Oh.
She still gets sad about him sometimes.
What do you know about the well house?
My mom won't let me go near there. Bad stuff happened here. The British used Kiev as a base during the Revolutionary War, and they would hang defectors in the well house.
Jeez.
Dead dad, weird house.
Yeah, well. Look. I know firsthand that grief never gets any smaller. So you have to make yourself bigger around it. The best way to do that is to open up. Let people in.
Don't even know where to start.
At the
Now, when I
beginning?
met my wife, Callie, I thought we were as opposite as you could be. And then I learned that she had a thing for gardening. Fiddle figs were her favorite. Ficus lyrata. And once we could talk about that, then we could talk about anything.
Just need to find
Looks like
that
you
common
people follow
ground.
students.
Nah, I just have a soft spot for the underdog.
Take that.
Brody's pretty smart, pretty resourceful. He sort of reminds me when I'm watching Lost in Space of Will, you know? Not exactly, but sort of that same resourcefulness and intelligence.
She keeps it in her sock drawer.
Don't say anything. Understood?
What's in it for me?
What the?
It's to stop the well lady.
Some people just can't
Whoa, okay,
keep
what's
secrets.
going on here?
And who might you be?
It's me, Kinsey.
No, see, I'm hallucinating, right? I must be hallucinating. You're not real. I must be hallucinating because that would mean. Am I dead? Wait, am I dead?
Scott,
Am I?
Scott, trust me.
Although I'd probably be a bit like Scott.
Steady on, mate.
How is this even possible?
We're inside my head.
Yeah, Brody's was pretty
I know
cool,
it was lame.
but
Yeah, sorry, how exactly
I think
are
this
we
is
inside your head?
quite a lot better. At least the
Each
set
house full
is
of these
better.
keys that let you do magical stuff. This one lets you go into people's heads.
Right, so what you're saying is... I am dead.
What I'm saying is the magic is real. For us. I figured you of all people would appreciate it.
You're taking the piss. Where have you taken it?
I know
Where?
it sounds crazy.
Crazy? No, this is beyond crazy, okay? This is absolutely bloody balmy. This is completely mental.
Wow. You get a lot more English under stress. Come on. This way. These are all filled with my memories.
Of course they are. Why a candy shop?
My dad.
This section's just her dad's memories, right? Memory.
This is my favorite birthday.
Hey.
And sure, I was thinking I was the only loser at the library on a Saturday. What you got there?
Research.
Cool. For what?
I know you said it probably wasn't my thing, but
I I didn't mean for it to come off that way. I felt like a complete asshole the whole ride home. Some people consider this stuff chick lit, and I hate that term. It's so sexist.
Almost as sexist as thinking a guy couldn't possibly enjoy the work of a feminist romance novelist.
I didn't realize you were so funny.
You didn't pick up on that when I was boring you to death with facts about the UK. I was just about to go and grab some...
Oh my God.
The mum seriously can't hear any of this? Oh, that's the key that kid had, wasn't it?
Mom's downstairs.
You thought you could stop me with double bubble and a tree branch? Give me what I want.
Never!
Fine.
No! Tyler! Help me!
Mom?
I just don't understand. Maybe there was a gas leak or left the stove on. Just don't remember even using it.
It wasn't your fault.
I wish your father was here.
Mom. I was wrong about what I said yesterday. You were always there for me. I'm sorry.
Well, at least she can still forgive.
It's fine, honey.
I guess if you just remove fear.
Don't worry. Good. Because I'm gonna...
Assuming he was acting under orders by her to kill the dad. Okay, so this was a pretty solid episode. I'd probably give this episode an 8. I really enjoyed it. Enjoyed especially the part at the end with, you know, Bodhi and the well woman. Did we give her a name? I can't remember if we did. But I really enjoyed this episode. Okay, so let's just break it down. We start off here, we have Kenzie making breakfast. She's removed her fear from her mind. She's very open to telling people just as it is, you know, and not afraid of their feelings or anything like that. Then the older brother, which I still can't remember his name, not Brody, Tyler, that's it, was speaking to Kenzie, sort of, you know, saying you can't be stupid enough to remove an emotion from your head, and I totally get it. Then we sort of have Tyler asking the guy from the movie club, sort of, you know, do you want to go out, that sort of thing, come around to her place. Then we end up back at the house where her husband's old friend, I think their husband was an old friend of hers, talking. They're mentioning about a room down in the basement, and that there was a wall that blocked it off. The mum bashed down the wall, and then we see the friend of her husband, you know, sort of looking suspicious, looking for something. Even though she says she's not, she clearly is. Then we end up in this mental institution where the well lady, forgive me if they've mentioned her name, I don't think they have. The well lady sort of talking to this, one of the husband's friends, I think. Then we meet I don't know if we've met him in the previous ones. I don't think we have. Did they say what his role was? Was he principal? If I don't catch things all the time, I do apologize. You know, there's a lot to remember. But I'm assuming he's the principal. Apparently he's quite into boxing. The actor that's playing him is from Supernatural, and you know, he was a character that I really liked on Supernatural, and that was partly due to, you know, this actor playing him. Then we find ourselves back at Key House. Brody's talking to the friend's son, sort of talking a bit about the well house and what happened there. Then Brody's looking at the book, opens the book, and the well lady actually appears in the book. Then we're back at school. We're sort of talking to what I think he'd like to be a girlfriend. Then we have the sort of talk between the principal and Tyler. Sort of talking about, you know, in a way that you only need one thing in common, and that's all really you need, and then you can build a relationship from that. Then we have a Brody using gum to sort of lock the doors and prevent the doors from being unlocked, which is pretty smart. He does seem to be a smart kid. Then we have Tyler trying to, using the head key to throw a book into his mind, and then he has all the information that's within that book, which is pretty cool, but I think is just as reckless as what, now I can't remember. I'm really gonna have to write down the names. Kenzie did. It was just as reckless because, you know, the brain's a pretty fragile thing and can be easily damaged. Then we have a look back at the past where I'm pretty sure they haven't established this before, but apparently she had well, I'm assuming it was a drinking problem. So yeah. Not sure what that mug says. I can't tell. But yeah, apparently 1 year, either sober or, you know, off drugs, whatever it is. Then we have Tyler with his, you know, what he wants to be a girlfriend, sort of talking about all this English, you know, history stuff and the history of Matheson. We then have Kenzie and, well, I guess boyfriend, sort of back at Key House. Then Kenzie decides to use the key and show him, you know, this head key. He obviously thinks he's dead, basically, or he's hallucinating. Then we go into her mind. I absolutely love the set of Kenzie's mind. I think it's an amazing set. It's probably done by CGI and is probably very basic set, but most of it's probably done using CGI. Then we go to the area with the dad memories, sort of looking, and you know, they go to the aquarium where apparently Kenzie forgot that her mum was there. But, you know, Scott, that's his name. I'm pretty sure it's Scott. Then we have Tyler sort of coming to the library. Tyler then comes, you know, clean about using the key. Then we hear all the doors starting to lock, and it turns out it's the well woman who's obviously looking for the head key. And then, as she said in the earlier episode, she needs to get in that woman's head. So she then uses that key she got in the last episode when she killed that kid brutally. That she used that key to set it on fire. An area, and then they put it out. But find out that Brody's been, you know, taken by her. And awesome scene here, absolute awesome CG, with those two in the middle, brilliant. And we also found out that she needs permission to get the keys back off someone. Then, you know, she leaves and says this is sort of going to get nasty. And then Kenzie apologizes to the mum for the sort of thing she said at the beginning. And we find that the well woman is going to set free the man who literally killed the dad. Just so you know, if you see that these have gone across, that's because I share my Netflix account with someone else and they've already watched it. So I haven't actually seen any of these, but the person I share the account with has. So that's the only reason. I'm not re-reacting, literally. It's yeah, the person I share the account with has already watched it. Okay, so that was Lock and Key Season 1, Episode 4. Really enjoyed that. Give it a solid 8. I don't think there's much more to be said, except the next Lock and Key should be uploaded in a few weeks. If the demand sort of on YouTube, if I see a lot of views, that may adjust. It all depends on how things go, and especially considering we have Christmas coming up, so things will be quite hectic. I will see you in the new year. I hope you have a good Christmas and a good New Year's Eve. I know 2020 has been a pretty crappy year, but I really do hope 2021 sees a bit of improvement. And yeah, that's all. Full reaction is available on Patreon, as well as my social media accounts, which are listed in the description below. That's all for now, guys. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I will see you next time. Bye.